The Acapella Gospel Express is sponsored by James H. Cole.
FM 88.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey with your host Will and your co-host, the Water Cooler Guru, FM 88.1 WHPR Power Talk Live Radio. Live call-in number 313-868-3688. Live every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. Live streaming at FM881WHPR.com.
Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey, October the 23rd, 2011. I'm your host, Will, with the Water Cooler Guru.
Good morning, Detroit. I am the Water Cooler Guru, Haven Robinson, and we welcome you this morning to our sports show, Detroit Sports Jersey.
Call-in number 313-868-3688. Let's jump right into it. Big victory, big win last night, Michigan State. Thrilling win. Actually, good game, I have to admit.
The old Hail Mary.
We said the old Doug Flutie, throw it up, let anybody grab it. You know.
I'd like to say I'm proud of Michigan State for what they done last night. I am. I really am. I didn't really think they was going to pull that one out, but they did, especially when they went down 14-0. And then that second quarter, they kind of really dominated Wisconsin and went up 23-14, and then they just, closed it out.
Actually, that victory sets up a very interesting game that's coming up next Saturday in Lincoln, Nebraska, against them Corn Huskers. How you think they gonna fare in that game?
Well, seeing that Wisconsin just beat the mess out of Nebraska, and State beat Wisconsin.
Are you woke over there, man? Are you woke over there today? The game was just last night.
No, I'm focusing on the contest, man.
Well, yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit later. We got a contest going on today. You can put $50 in your pocket. Feel free to call in. Like I said, we'll be getting that contest started here a little shortly. Phone number 313-868-3688. So back to this Nebraska-Michigan State game.
Well, based on their past history, and Nebraska to me is overrated. The experts claim Nebraska going to come in the Big Ten and just dominate, which they haven't so far.
Well, they only lost one game, and that was against Wisconsin. So how are they overrated?
27-6 to Ohio State and just barely won that one.
Well, a win is a win. All it takes is 1 point.
Well, yeah, Michigan State proved that last night. One play.
That's true. That's true.
One play.
And really, I'm not putting too much on last night game against Minnesota, Nebraska. Come on, Minnesota, that's a joke.
We can go out there and beat Minnesota.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, I'll get 10 of my listeners out there and myself, and I believe we probably give Minnesota a run for their money.
Exactly. And also, we're going to touch on the Lions here, a little shortly after we, explain this contest. Because my main thing is I have to talk about the crybaby coach. He shook my hand too hard.
He pushed me in the back a little bit too hard.
And Detroit fans, I can't believe that y'all buy off into that. Come on, let's get real.
Well, the pulse of the fans are that Harbaugh went a little bit too far.
Yeah, whatever.
But my point of view is once you open the door to unprofessionalism, I mean, it's like duck season.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we'll be discussing that here a little bit later on.
Yeah, let's get back to the fact. Michigan State had a great game last night. I mean, they just shocked Wisconsin, really. I mean, Wisconsin came out when they took the 14-0 lead. I really thought, it was another 50-point blowout.
When they suspended the local product here, William Goldstein. Goldstein from Detroit Southeastern, my alma mater. I graduated from in '84. I like to throw that out there, jungle. Oh yeah, I'm a jungle.
Y'all violent over there, Southeastern.
That's how we roll over there. That's how we get down, But I kind of thought that maybe the fans thought that they was doomed when they took him out. But actually, they didn't miss him. You know, so.
I'm bringing up the stats here. Let me see. Michigan State had 18 first downs. Wisconsin had 23. Wisconsin had 220 yards of rushing, 223 passing. Michigan State had 290 passing. It really was a pretty even game statistically. I mean, time of possession, 28 minutes and 29 seconds by Wisconsin, 31 minutes for Michigan State. So everything was balanced. I mean, it was just the luck of the draw. Two tough teams. And I think Michigan State has been, well, I won't say underrated because they, you know, they ranked number 16th in the country. But I underestimated them. I'm guilty. I underestimated. I really thought, and I overestimated Wisconsin.
Well, I don't see how people can really say they was, you know, didn't give. Well, a lot of people didn't give them much chance and hope this year. You know, they thought last season was a fluke when they went 11-1 and got screwed out of the Rose Bowl by Wisconsin. I mean, how can you send Wisconsin to the Rose Bowl and we beat you, and we got the same record?
Yeah, well,
You know, well, I
well, it
mean,
was a three-way tie, so.
yeah, whatever. If I beat you, ain't no tie no more. Ain't no tie.
Well,
ain't
we
no
beat them
tie.
this way. It
Nah,
won't happen this year.
Well, you know they got a new thing with the Big Ten Championship. What's that, in November?
Exactly.
You know, so, you know, they might have to face them boys again. You know, it's hard to beat two teams, you know, in the same year. So, basically, they got their hands full. And I'm telling you something else they're going to have to do, too, you know, with playing Nebraska next week. They're going to have to stop Nebraska rushing game. They 7th in the country, averaging 261 yards, you know, a game of rushing, and that's pretty damn good if you ask
And
me.
the quarterback is kind of suspect, so we need to close it down and force that quarterback to do some passing.
And why would you say he's suspect when they sitting up there, you know, only done lost one game?
Yeah, but
6-1.
Yeah, but he ain't been all that. I mean, pull up his stats. He ain't been all that consistent, buddy. He's not a household name.
I mean, well, you know, he got 7 TDs, 1,100 yards passing. You know, that's not too bad.
How many interceptions with those 7 TDs?
They had in that stat. You know, like I said, though, they got a pretty good running back over there. You know, he's averaging 5.8 yards a carry, 10 TDs. Actually, they got 2 good running backs over there. And the other one, he scored 9 TDs. He averaging 5.8. He got 636 yards. So they got a nice 1-2 combination in the backfield back there.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, that is a strong point.
You know, receiving, you know, ain't too bad. You know, like you say, quarterback, you know, it is what it is, you know. So hopefully, you know, the boys can pull it out next week in Lincoln, Nebraska. I think that game is at noon on ESPN. So if you want to check out the game, or if you don't have tickets to the game or can go to the game, ESPN will be showing it at 12 noon. So, you know, have to root for the boys, you know.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
You know.
I normally root for the best team. Like, up until last week, I was rooting for Michigan because they was undefeated. And after state, you know, showed them who was boss in the state. You know, I'm kind of rooting for state. I like the best team, our best chances to win.
Okay. Wake up, Detroit. Wake up. Feel free to call in, voice your opinion. You know, let us know what you think about the game.
We're looking forward to your call.
Exactly. 313-868-3688. Feel free to call in anytime. And let's get into this contest real fast. Explain, you know, what we're doing here. Somebody want to put a hot 50 in their
We
pocket?
want to give a lucky caller a chance to win themselves $50 this morning. And all you have to do, it's called 3 on 3. You ask the guru 3 questions,
Yeah.
and the guru will ask you 3 questions. And winner takes all.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, 3 on 3. You know, like you said, you asked him 3 questions. He gonna ask you 3, and may the best man or woman win.
And that's football, baseball, and basketball.
Yeah, and call in and take his money. He got it. That's how he roll. That's how he get down. You know, so you can call in anytime. You know, we'll have you got your questions ready. You want to put $50 in your pocket today? Feel free to call in 313 868-3688, Detroit Sports Jersey, with your host, Will, and the Water Cooler Guru.
And that's professional football, professional baseball, and professional basketball, NBA, Major League Baseball, and NFL. And one guy asked me, do I know anything about the USFL? We do not keep up with them, the World Football League, the UFFL.
What about the XFL with Vince McMahon?
We don't follow all that. No, I'm sorry. We keep it to the major sports.
Heck, you know. So call in, get that $50, hot $50 in your pocket today. 313-868-3688, Detroit Sports Jersey. And let's get right into this. Lions got a home game today against Atlanta. How you think they gonna fare today?
Well,
I think they should do pretty good if the coach come out there with his skirt on again like he did last week. I said it. And you know what? The one thing I want to say, I want to, sorry about what happened to that Lions running back, had the brain tumor, James Harrison. So, hopefully everything turned out all right for him. That's why he got, that trade with Philly didn't go through.
Correct. And
so hopefully, he'll recover. Best wishes to him and his family. Everything will turn out all right. Now that we done got that out of the way, let's get back to this skirt-wearing coach.
That goes back. I ran track against his father.
Against who?
Jerome Purcell, Harris's father.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back in 1974. His father with the Northern was a great athlete. Matter of fact, he led the country in rushing at Western Michigan University.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Like I said, yeah, we get, show love. Hope everything will be all right with him and his family, And unfortunately, Detroit don't have a running back now. Well, they didn't have one then.
But, I still got a few miles left in the 57-year-old legs.
Let me tell you something, Detroit fan. Let me tell you something. Don't y'all be buying off into this stuff that the coach is feeding you and the organization. Let me tell you something. With best out, that's the reason you shouldn't have passed on Mark Ingram. People would say, well, that could have happened to him too. Okay, if it would have happened to Mark Ingram, now you got Best as a backup. You know what they reaching out to? You going to pass on a Heisman Trophy winner, and your best thing is to come up, what about Clinton Portis? I hear the fans, what about Clinton Portis? What about Aaron Brown? What other running back they throwing out there to get, this is the one that really kills me. Tiki Barber, are you serious? This is the best. He's
about old as me.
This is the best y'all can come up with. See, Detroit fans, y'all don't like to take chances. You have to take a chance in football. If you want to win, you have to take a chance. Everybody talking about, I ain't gonna draft no running back. Their life is, on the shelf. It's not too long in the NFL.
4 or 5 years, 6.
But so what? In 4 or 5 years, maybe we can win a Super Bowl in them 4 to 5, 6 years. You do not pass. And I'm not saying that Mark Ingram is having a great year, but to be honest with you, they got three-head monster back there in their back.
Right, he ain't getting the touches.
No, he getting the touches. They just don't. They just got a three-headed monster. They got Pierre Thomas and Darren. I don't pronounce his last name. I'm not going to butcher it. But, they got some good stats here. So that's what I'm saying. Detroit, y'all have to take chances. Stop being scared. If you got a good running back, then here they go. Oh, well, you only draft a running back with a once-in-a-lifetime like a Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith. Okay, there was nobody till they got to the end. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't do good in college. But you don't know what's going to happen when you get to the pros. You can be an All-American in college and be a bust in the NFL. Oh, it has happened. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, it's some still playing in the NFL that was good in college and a bust. Carson Palmer, sorry about that. But Detroit, for real, let's get real. And this crybaby coach you got, I'm going to put it to you like this. You'll never win a Super Bowl. Not with him now. I'm sorry.
Oh, you can't say that.
Oh, I said it.
No, don't say that.
Oh,
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I have. And let me tell you something else. If you coaching football or you coaching a cheerleader, he shook my hand too hard. He cussed me out. What I got to cuss you out for? I won the game. What I got to cuss you out for?
And As I'm reviewing his 5 victories, I mean, he was on the sideline fist pumping and body jumping. And
Oh yeah, go back to the Tampa Bay game, Minnesota and Dallas. Oh yeah, he did it all.
I thought they won the Super Bowl
You
against
know,
Tampa Bay.
he cussed the receiver out at
Was
Dallas.
taunting.
Yeah,
He
was it
taunt-
Desmond Bryant?
Yeah. He taunting the wide receiver.
But soon somebody come out on the field and shake your hand, you want to chase them 40 yards. You want to chase somebody 40 yards down the field, suit up.
You should have chased your players off the field. They lost the game for you.
Because actually, that was y'all best run of the game when you was running down the field, coach. that was the
Hey, y'all feel free to call in and defend your coach. 313-868-3680.
Oh, they ain't going to call in because they condone that. They used to that.
I'm
you
quite
know.
sure they would call in, and feel,
That's
let
what-
you
that's
know
what
that,
Detroit fans, they
they
use-
support the coach. Even though he had a skirt on last week, they still support him.
Yeah.
And a diaper. Matter of fact, he need to do a Gerber's commercial.
You say.
Gerber might want to sign him up.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord forbid. Lord forbid. I mean, I'm just, I just don't get that. And I don't get the fans buying off of they would have done the same thing. Of course you would. You're a loser. Of course you would have done the same thing.
And you know what? I'm a millionaire. I'm not chasing nobody down and, putting my career on the line to start a fight. I mean,
Just because he shook my hand too
and
hard.
pushed me a little bit too much. I mean, okay.
And I'm still calling shenanigans on the push. I still didn't see that.
Well, he touched him.
Okay.
In the back.
Okay, I shook your hand, put my, hand on your back.
It
Congratulations.
did look like he did the old
Oh,
Michael
Lord
Jordan
God.
when against in Utah.
Brian Russell.
Yeah, he did. We'll call that the Brian Russell. He did the Brian Russell.
Heck it
It brought back memories.
Yeah, I'm gonna wish let me get off track. I'm gonna wish my daughter a happy birthday too. Also, Lucretia Taylor, 23 years old today, making your dad feel old. So happy birthday to you and celebrate it in a safe way. Daddy love you.
I remember when I was 23.
Exactly.
Seems like it was yesterday.
Exactly. What you say. So feel the free call in. You have any questions? Want to know what's going on?
And I'm confused. Ain't nobody. I'm going to give away this $50. Is nobody call? Ain't nobody up out there?
Exactly.
You don't want an easy 50. You're laying in bed. You know what I mean? Drinking your coffee, and you can't use it. Matter of fact, if you can't use a 50, send us 50.
No, like I said, I know you went out clubbing last night.
Send us 50.
You
I
know.
can use 50.
Exactly. He said,
I mean, call in. That's 313-868-3688. And, I'll give you my mailing address so you can send me the $50.
maybe they got too much money in their pocket this
Oh, well,
morning.
send me 500 then.
And I know couple of personal people. I know they can use the 50. So you should have been up at 6 o'clock this
The
morning.
baby don't need a new pair of shoes?
Exactly. So what you think they're gonna do against Atlanta today?
Well, my prediction is, and I hate to say this 2 weeks in a row, but I'm slighting towards Atlanta.
Oh, I'm
Just
going
a
with
little.
Atlanta. I'm
Just-
going with Atlanta.
Just a little bit, folks. Not a whole lot, just a little.
You know why I'm going with Atlanta?
No, matter of fact, let me tell the truth. I'm going a whole lot. My son was born in Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta for 8 years, even though I was born and raised in Detroit. But I did spend a little time in Atlanta, and I'm kind of partial to them guys. So, and I think with the run game and the Lions' weakness to the run game, even though statistically Atlanta has not been doing that well as they did last year, they 3-3. And they really need a victory. They can't afford to fall too far back in their division. They're in a pretty tough division too, with Tampa Bay and New Orleans. So they need, even though the Lions need a victory, really, this is going to be a test for the Lions.
Actually, I'm taking Atlanta, and I think where Detroit's going, they're going to kill them at is the Michael Turner, the running back. And Detroit's secondary ain't really been tested yet. So I think this is going to be a quarterback that's really going to put them to the test in the secondary. So I think they're going to be two phases of the game where they actually is going, it's going to catch up with them.
Well, hopefully Detroit can get something out of the offensive line. They can protect Stafford a little bit because he took a beating last week.
And then also I'd like to say that, ever since they played the 49ers, that was a tough defense they played. And Matt Stafford just ain't been the same since he,
That was only just last week. He ain't played yet this week.
Well, but, he ain't going to be the same, I said it.
313-868-3688. Lions fans, call in. We want to hear from you. Speak up. Defend your team.
Call in and get this free money we got, too. You know you want it. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Call in. Ask the water cooler guru. Take his money out of his pocket. Y'all to take his money.
Yeah, we want to give some away this morning, Detroit.
I know what they doing. They too busy picking out the coach's skirt for the day. Make it knee high.
They matching his ensemble.
Exactly. They got to match his heels and his skirt today. Oh, he gonna be crying in the Atlanta game. Oh, he gonna cry. Oh, he gonna cry.
No, he promised Cadell that he would.
Yeah, whatever. Let Atlanta get up on that big lead. Oh, he gonna cry. That's all he do. That's all he do. Man, he shook my hand.
Too hard. That's the theme of the day, y'all.
So I tell you what, you know what else, Seth? I'll be glad when this lockout is over, man, so we can get some basketball up in the house.
I know, man. It's looking bad because the owners told them either take it or leave it. I mean, what kind of negotiation is that?
Exactly. You're right about that.
Oh, one thing I forgot to hit on. Congratulations to Douglas High School for winning the Division II championship, and congratulations to Crockett for winning the Division I championship in football.
But you took Cass, right? Oh, you took Cass. We got you on tape.
Yeah, Cass was my favorite at the beginning of the year, but I thought King would pull it out. Yeah, I'm on tape. Yeah. I didn't go with you, Crockett, but now I'm in the car with you. Douglas, too. I want y'all to bring home the state title also. We might as well make it a double-double.
Yeah, congratulations, Crockett. Big kudos to you. And, Douglas, even though they lost, for at least making it that far, they went through a lot this year. As far as, I think what other schools, their uniforms got stolen or something? Or they the school that were the uniforms?
I'm not sure.
And Sue stepped up and gave them all new equipment.
That's good. Yeah, we need to support our schools, not hurt our schools.
Exactly. Get out there and support the kids. Like I said, these going to be the kids that you be checking out on Sundays. Saturdays, and then moving on to Sundays. So get on out there and do your thing. You going to the game today, Water Cooler Guru?
No, unfortunately not. I have to work. I'm sorry to let you fans down. I know you would love to meet me out at the game, but sign some autographs.
See, he going to work on Sunday. See, he got money to give away. Look at that. Y'all don't even want his money. Come on, what kind of city is this?
Y'all forcing me to work on Sunday.
Come on, man. Well, come on, get the money. Where the money at? You don't want to the club, party too hard. I'm going to get this man's money. 313-868-3688. Feel free to call in. Detroit Sports Jersey. And also, let me go back for it. I'd like to thank a very special guest for coming in, to the studios today. He was on Motor City Talk Time. I'd like to, as soon as I can find his information here, I would like to, give a special, shout out for, Eric Trusco coming on. And, check, he's from the, he's from, the BeTheMatch.org, Bone Marrow organizations looking for donations. So, for more information, BeTheMatch.org or 1-800-507-5427. Locally, 313-833-2665. For more information, bethematch.org. They got a big thing coming up in the big house. November the 16th, which is a Wednesday, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So just for more information, And so let's get back. Let's see.
Oh, we got to give a shout out to Wayne State too. They
Oh
won
yeah,
the game.
Wayne State. Oh yeah, they won big. Oh yeah, they 7-1, 6-1 in the conference. So yeah, they won 2 overtimes last night. They had to go to 2 overtimes.
I'm proud of Wayne State.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, most definitely show them some love. It seems like a lot of
But
people.
really, all our Michigan teams are doing pretty good. I mean, Wayne State is 7-1. Michigan State only got 1 loss, and University of Michigan only got 1 loss. Tigers went to the second round of the playoffs. The Lions are 5-1. I mean, really, we on an upbeat, and the Wings. I wasn't even looking at the Wings, but the Wings, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say they're undefeated.
Yeah, no, they lost last night by Washington. Oh, they got spanked last night,
I'm
7-1.
saying, I'm a little late giving them a little congrats, but 7-1. I mean, that's a good way to start the season off.
Yeah, 7-1. Yeah, so they doing all right,
Yeah, so we really, really looking good. Looking good. The city is looking good.
Exactly. So, what you think about the college? They got Michigan, the preseason basketball ranked at number 18th. You think that's too high?
And I didn't see Michigan State ranked nowhere.
They're not. That's why you didn't see him.
I mean, you disrespecting Izzo like that?
Hey, that's what it's all about rebuilding, baby. It's all about rebuilding.
But I'm going to give them 25 just on the strength.
Oh, yeah. You gonna get just being Michigan State?
Exactly. I just can't see them not being ranked at all.
So yeah, that's true. But Michigan, they returning majority of their starters. I believe that's why they ranked that high.
So what did they do so impressive last year to rank them so high this year?
Well, actually, Michigan State they made it to the tournament, but I think they got knocked out the first game. If I'm not mistaken. I'll have to do a little research on that. But I believe that's what happened.
No, they lost to Duke, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I think they won their first round game and then lost the second round.
Yeah, they lost to Duke. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh.
Yeah, so they got Hardaway coming back. What's that other boy name? It escapes me right now, but they looking good up there. We need some kind of basketball game, going on.
Well, the college game is fun.
North Carolina ranked number 1 in the preseason polls. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get this up here.
Are you awake yet, Detroit? 313-868-3688.
I'm going to get this hot 50 in your pocket.
Or just call in to voice your opinion.
Yeah, tell me you got
know
anything about it. You want to talk about any sports subject, feel free to call in. Anything on your mind.
You need help making your picks off? I mean, I'm willing to help you.
They don't get shot out, huh?
All right. I'm the best amateur out there. So, call in, you can't talk to, Skip Bayless and them guys, you know what I mean, and Stephen A. Smith, but you can talk to me,
Hey, so, they still give you a hard time on the job?
Yeah, they hate success.
The water.
Like Ali said, you can't be champ without critics.
The water cooler guru.
I want to have a debate on the show with one of these amateur sports. I don't know what you call them because I'm the guru, so I guess we just call them, a water cooler yuppie. Or wanna be.
Yeah, I'm looking up here and I see Michigan. They ranked number 18th, and Michigan State got 73 votes. But not enough to crack the top 25. So season ain't started yet.
As though you always in my poll in the top 25.
You got North Carolina number 1, Kentucky number 2, Ohio State 3,
Ohio State got a squad too, baby.
Connecticut 4,
with
Syracuse
the big fella
5.
coming back.
I'm surprised Duke is ranked down number 6. They're usually in the top 5. So hopefully, these boys will pull it off, Michigan State, they usually get off to a slow start, then Izzo pick it up, once he find out exactly what kind of team he done put out there on the floor.
Wake up, Detroit, 313-868-3688. We want to hear from you.
He said call in right away. Hey.
Uh-oh. Is that a question for the guru?
he said.
Thought I had a question. I'm ready. I'm armed and ready.
He got his money out. He waiting on you. He's burning a hole in his pocket.
Exactly.
Don't let him take it down to one. Don't let him take it down to one of the casinos. No,
I hear you.
He'd rather put it in your pocket.
Exactly.
So what's going on here? I'm looking up here at this Lions schedule, see what type of schedule they got coming up after today's game. And actually, what they got? Carolina coming up after the. Let me see here. Where is they located at? Yeah. You know what? Detroit don't have a bad overall. They rushing sucks. But the passing, they only averaging 90 yards a game in rushing, 25th overall. But see, they giving up 129 too. See, that's where they're gonna have to stop Michael Turner.
You're right. Well, the thing is, they concentrate too much on getting to the quarterback, and then the run game just run right by you. But they said they're gonna get on remedy that.
Now, a lot of people saying that Sue is overplaying his position now that he's having not the great season that he had last year because most teams done figured him out.
Well, I think more or less is they're probably double teaming.
Oh, no, they play Denver next week. They go to Denver.
Oh, that should be.
And then they got a bye week, and then they got at Chicago. So after today's game, their next 2 games, it's going to be on the road against Denver and Chicago. Then they play Carolina at home, Green Bay at home, which is the Thanksgiving Day game, which is November the 24th. I can't wait till this New Orleans when they go to New Orleans. That's the game I want to see. That's very, very, very important because I want to see Mark Ingram have a career day. And like I said, fans and coaches and owners and organizations, and this is nothing against Nick Fairley, who they drafted number 1, but I'm sorry. You still should have took because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why they should have took you have to address your knees. They wasn't hurting up front. So they
they philosophy they wanted to get stronger.
No. First you have to correct your knees. Your knees are your offensive line, your running back, and your secondary. And to me they ain't dressed neither one of those.
Well, they got the running back Legier from Illinois.
So, okay, but he got hurt.
Yeah, but the same thing could have happened to the Heisman Trophy.
Okay, but like I said, once again, that would bring you back to to having Best.
Yeah, but Best is not an every down back. And I don't know if people confuse that he's not. He's your third.
Okay,
down.
so you don't think that they should have had you don't think that they should have had okay, if they had got Mark Ingram, they could have made him an every down back.
Correct.
So now you got Best, who's not an every down back.
And then the guy they tried to get from Miami, I would have tried to get him a long time ago at the beginning of the year, to bolster my running game for insurance.
So
he came from Philly.
So I'm telling you, Detroit, with that mentality, I'm put to you like this: there's only one Barry Sanders. There'll never be another Barry Sanders. That's what y'all hoping for. So
we didn't have
forget
great
that.
Success with running backs.
Huh?
We didn't have great success with running backs.
Who?
Barry Sanders, Billy Sims, Steve Owens.
God, are you serious?
How many franchises had that many great running backs?
Billy Sims and who?
You don't remember Steve Owens? He won the Heisman Trophy, man. A little bit before your time. I'm going way back.
Oh, I know you are. I know you going way.
The
way
old
back.
timers out there, they remember Steve Owens. He was a Heisman Trophy winner, man. He had a.
And how many championships did he bring to Detroit? Huh?
How many did Billy bring?
Well, you the one giving them credit. I always say they were running games suck.
No, but overall, if you look at the history, I mean, they didn't have some good running backs.
Barry Sanders, that's it.
Oh, you
And
hating
they
on
tried to
Billy
kill
Sand?
him.
Oh, you hating on Billy Sand?
But no, well, his career was short. It was too short for me, so I can't really judge. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't have no great moments in games.
Great moments.
In games, you know, but
He had better. He was on better teams than Barry.
I mean, but you know, what can you say? I mean, like I said, Lions coaches, fans, you have to take chances. You have to be like a Jerry Jones. You have to be like the Mark Cubans. You have to have the passion and take chances to bring in players. You know, I don't care what the fan says. I would have took Mark Ingram. I'm sorry. That's just me. I could have traded and got an offensive lineman, you know. You can always do that. You can trade and get offensive linemen, you know.
Yeah.
You know, running backs only come around, you know, good ones like that, Heisman Trophy winners only so often. So, what you trying to find up Billy Sims stats? You gonna call me out on the
I got
air?
to call you out.
You gonna
I got to call you out, G, man.
What is he looking like?
We're ready to go to Billy.
See, let me give you some stats right here. Let me give you some important stats. See, you going back to 1980.
I like Billy. Me and Billy the same age. Okay, no, I like Billy so much. Yeah, you go ahead, Billy.
Best 390 yards in 6 games.
That's not bad.
Are you serious?
I mean, the guy leading the NFL probably only got 600. I mean,
No. So with the 3-headed horse in New Orleans, they got over 600 yards rushing. About 6 TDs total
yeah,
together.
that's only a couple more hundred yards than him. You said 390. I mean, so that's only a couple more hundred yards than.
But see, a lot of these stats, man, be bogus. Like I told you last week, you ran all these numbers down me against my 49ers quarterback.
I picked the 49ers.
Whoa.
You hating on
Wait a minute. No, the quarterback. I said the quarterback. You said, oh, no, you got a good quarterback. I said, he's a bum. And you seen it last week for yourself, and you called me and told me he was a bum. Just after you got off the air and praised him. 125 yards for the whole game. Come on, what kind of quarterback? He'll never win Frisco a championship. Never. So, Frisco, what I'm asking you to do is throw the rest of your games and get Andrew Luck.
It's too late because the Colts already has not won a game.
he said, yeah, Frisco. So do me that favor. Lose the rest of your games so you can get Andrew Luck from Stanford. Oh, we got a caller calling in. Hold on 1 second. Thank you for calling Detroit Sports Jersey. Name and how can I help you?
Oh, hi, Wilder.
Yes, go ahead. What's your question? Hello, caller. You're on the air. What's your question? Detroit. This is Detroit. You got a sports question? I don't care if you got the wrong number. What's your question? Make up something. Say something. You want $50? You want $50?
Yes.
Okay. Ask the sports guru 3 questions. And see if he can get them right. He gonna ask you 3.
Okay.
It sounds like you can use 50. Sound like you got a hangover or something on it. You been shrinking.
Yeah, talk to. With the Lions today, who you think gonna win? The Falcons or the Detroit Lions?
You say the Lions or the Falcons?
Yeah.
I'm going with the Falcons today. I have to say that I think the running game is going to hurt them, and the secondary game, the passing game is going to hurt the Lions because they secondary hasn't been challenged You know, to me personally, what do you think?
Well, I just think they're going to get hurt in the run game. I think Atlanta's going to control the ball, keep Detroit explosive offense off the field. And so I'm favoring Atlanta also.
Who you going with to win today?
Detroit?
Detroit. You going to the game?
No, I'm watching the game on TV.
Okay. TV. That means you got an electric bill. You want to play this game to try to win $50?
Yeah.
Okay. It's called 3-on-3. He gonna ask you 3 questions. I'm gonna let him go.
No, you ask the question first.
Oh, you want him to answer
Yeah.
the question? Okay. Ask him 3 questions about a sports-related topic.
Okay.
It's got to be on championships or great achievements by individual players in baseball, basketball, and football, professional only.
It got to be on football or baseball. Can it be on baseball?
Yeah, baseball, basketball, or football, professional.
Who do you think will win? Actually, in a series, with the Rangers or the Cardinals?
See, you misunderstanding the question. What he want to ask you, like for instance, who won the
Let it go.
who won the Super Bowl in 19 such and such? Who was the quarter? He want questions like that.
Oh.
You know, who won the NBA title in such and such year? Who was the MVP? Stuff like that.
Oh, God.
And then he gonna ask you 3 questions the same way. And
Right, if you want to win, we have a $50 gift card.
Who won?
I mean, this show is only an hour.
No. Actually, who won the Super Bowl in 1974?
Oh, that's easy. Pittsburgh Steelers. That was too easy, man.
Go ahead, ask him another one. Ask him another one. You got 2 more chances.
Who won the basketball game, the basketball championship in 1965?
1965, Guru. You got 10
65.
seconds. Clock is ticking, baby.
If I'm not mistaken, oh, that's a good one. I think it was the Philadelphia 76ers. We'll look it up.
I don't know, Guru. The time is up, baby. You say
Yeah, I said Philadelphia.
You say Philadelphia?
Yeah,
And what year?
65.
You say 65?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, you might got him on that one. Yeah, I believe you got him on that one. Yeah, he over here being quiet. Telling me to look it up. I ain't looking it up. It ain't my contest.
You the referee.
And I'm saying that it goes to the caller.
No, we got to verify.
Yeah, he got you on that one. Did you find it? What's your next question? You ask one more question.
Okay, basketball. Who won the championship in 1971?
Oh, that's too easy. The Milwaukee Bucks. You giving some easy ones, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was Lou Alcindor then.
Okay.
So I got.
Okay. Well, he done asked you. I think he done stumped you, man. Now you gotta ask him 3.
Now I got to ask him 3. But let me make sure.
I'll look it up while you ask the question. Ask that question.
Go to just look up NBA champions. Okay, my first question to you is, I'm giving you an easy one. Who is the only MVP in the Super Bowl on the losing team?
On the losing team? Barry Sanders?
Who'd you say?
You said
Barry Sanders?
No, it was Super Bowl. No, I'm not. It was Super Bowl 5, Dallas Cowboys, Chuck Howley, linebacker, only losing MVP in Super Bowl.
Emmitt Smith.
No, I gave you the answer.
Oh.
The answer was Chuck Howley for the Dallas Cowboys. He was a linebacker. Okay, I'm giving you another question.
Okay.
What was the largest margin of victory in the Super Bowl? Name the team in the Super Bowl.
41.
Oh, you say 41 points?
Yup.
Wrong answer. It was Super Bowl 24. It was the San Francisco 49ers. They beat Denver 55-10, which is a 45-point margin. That was the most points scored and the largest margin of victory. Okay, I got one more question for you, even though it's at a mute point. I'm giving you an easy one. Who won the most World Series championships in a row? That's consecutively. Like the Boston Celtics won 8 championships in a row. In the World Series, who won the most in a row?
Yankees.
Pardon?
Yankees.
And how many was it?
10.
Wrong answer. It was 5. They won from 1949 to 1953, 5 in a row. That was a good try. What is your name?
Damon.
Thanks for calling, Damon.
Thanks for calling in. Feel free to call back again and try to win again. You can play as many times as you want, and we appreciate you calling in.
And have a great day, and we hope your Lions win.
Yeah,
Okay.
and continue to listen to the show. Thank you, sir. What? Alrighty, so.
Did you?
No, man, I didn't find. What difference does it make? He didn't win it. In no way.
Yeah, but I want to know, did I go 3 for 3?
I think he had you on that one.
No.
He said he don't think so.
No, G-money 65. Let me see.
I bet you he had you on that one. He said 62, didn't he?
No, 65.
65.
Yeah.
And who did he say won?
No, he didn't. He asked me who was the champ. Who was the
Hey,
champ?
you said Philly, right?
You're right.
Okay. But I think he got you on that one. I can't find it in here nowhere. You know. Well, caller, that's one down, many to go. Feel free to call in 313-868-3688. Try to win this hot 50 we got sitting over here. It's burning a hole in his pocket. It's burning up.
You asked me some easy. You see how fast the guru was answering them questions?
No, hold on. You're not the.
Man.
He said, feel free to call back in. You said he got you on that one?
No.
You find it?
No,
I'm curious to find that answer, too, because I think he was wrong. You know,
oh.
he got you?
You know what?
What's up?
65, 66.
Was it Boston?
Probably was.
Boston, yeah, 'cause they dominated.
That
in
was
the 60s.
67 Philly one.
Yeah, I knew he got you. Yeah, but Boston was dominating in the 60s. Oh, Damon, call back in.
You only got one. And let me verify that.
he said,
My computer didn't slow down on me, man.
he said, yeah, you done threw him off. Yeah, 313-868-3688, Detroit Sports Jersey, 88.1 FM WHPR, with your host Will and the water cooler guru. What happened? It shut down on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you get for buying them computers off the streets. Yeah,
B-Wick and Mac, man. I got a
stay off of
guarantee.
B-Wick and
Yeah,
Mac.
I got a warranty on this.
Yeah, you take you about shopping up at B-Wick and Mac.
I saw my neighbor up there too. He recommended this one.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Here we go. We clicking.
What he got?
now.
Oh,
We
you got him on
clicking
that?
now. Yeah, we clicking now.
Uh,
You know, I answered the question too fast. I'm the guru trying to. He gave me 2 easy ones, And you know, yeah.
What did you ask him about them Yankees? He said how many consecutive championships?
Right.
Oh,
And he
okay. We
said
got
10.
the Yankees though, right? But he just said the wrong
No.
number. He said the right team.
Yeah, but everybody knows Yankees when you. I mean, it ain't hard to see that more than like the Yankees did it.
Like,
But then he said 10.
he was half right. He's what he got it. What did he say? 65, right?
Yeah, you was right, Damon.
What was it?
Oh, it was Boston.
Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got you on that because you said Philly.
Yeah, it was 67. Philly won it. I was 2 years old. I'm slipping a little bit. See, y'all need to call in 313-868-3688. Every now and then the guru slips up.
Oh, yeah.
Every now and then.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He slipped Philly. And that's bad for business when you slip.
But my other calls, man, he said, who won in 71? Bam. And what? Lou Alcindor. You don't ask the guru a question like that. Then 74. Matter of fact, we can dig deep into the 74 thing. Pittsburgh won back-to-back. 74, 75. Then they came back, skipped 2 years, and then won 78.
Here go one that'll throw you off. What year was the first Super Bowl played?
Come on now, 66 Green Bay Packers, man. I was 10 years old. G-Money? G-Money? And check it out, but while we on that subject, if I'm not mistaken, that's when the Ice Bowl was played when Dallas lost to Green Bay in Green Bay for the NFL championship to go to the Super Bowl.
Here go one that's going to really blow your mind. How many Super Bowl rings do the Lions have?
Let me see. Is it 10?
Yeah, when you sleep it is, and you dreaming it's 10.
Let's do an easier question. How many times have they been there?
Let me see.
Oh,
I gotta
same answer.
No, I gotta take my shoes off and count on my toes. I gotta count on my toes. Oh yeah, we hard on you, Lions fan. I don't care.
Call in 313-868-3688.
313-868-3688. Win this hot 50.
Right, and call us and tell
It's
us how
almost
you feel.
lunchtime. Gonna take your woman out to lunch today. You know, if she act right, you know, she can supersize that meal. Go on, get a little
Right, we got a
cheese
couple
on
more
that.
minutes left. Now, y'all come on now, get this hot 50. Stomp the guru. I missed one question today. I'm slipping. I'm slipping.
That's bad for business.
I hear you.
That's
As a matter of fact, I need to call myself the computer guru, because most people be Googling them answers, and I just Googled it right off the top of the old guru head.
You taking St. Louis all the way for the World Series?
No, I had picked Texas.
Oh, you
but,
taking Texas?
I picked Texas, but looks the way Pujols, it's going to be very hard for them to, first of all, to win 3 in a row at home, which now is impossible. But I think since they're down 2-1. See, now St. Louis is playing with house money, man. So I just don't see Texas pulling this one out now. I mean, they got 2 more games. They must win the next 2. But St. Louis is going to be so relaxed, man, because St. Louis is going back to St. Louis now without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. That's all
And
they
the worst they can go back is down 3-2. But we got 2 games to play with house money. When you're playing with house money, man, you just play more relaxed.
Yeah, 'cause that's all they needed to do was just win one in Texas to bring it back to St. Louis.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
and then they won the first one. And then Pujols put on a mission. Put on a show last night. They made him mad.
You think he's going to be the MVP?
Oh, you hit 3 in one game, G. Ask Reggie. Ask Reggie.
The new Mr. October.
Right.
The new Mr.
The trophy is his. The trophy is his.
I'm going to go ahead and ride Texas. Even though I like St. Louis, but I'm going to go ahead. I always got.
Well, I'm still going to ride with Texas, but I'm just saying they made it difficult.
Yeah.
They made it real difficult. Not only do they have to win the next 2, but they got to win another one in St. Louis.
Exactly. That is true. Which ain't going to be easy to do.
Exactly.
You know, but you know what's amazing, though? What was 15 games left, right? And they was 5 back. And don't you know in Vegas, they had this guy put a bet on at 999 to 1.
That they wouldn't make the playoffs?
Yeah, they wouldn't make the playoffs. So, you know, he wanted to, money was burning a hole in his pocket. So he had $200. He actually had $500. He put 250 that they would make the playoffs, which they did, which he won like $150,000, something like that. And then he put the other 250 on that they would win the World Series, which gonna get him another 250,000. So he gonna walk away with $500 bet with over $300,000 in winning if St. Louis wins the World Series. I mean, that's an incredible bet right there. You know, I had to take my hat off to him. You know, hey, what can I say?
Yeah, Pujols put on the classic. You know, champions are born in October, and heroes are made in October when it comes to baseball. You must step it up. And Tigers, I hope you're watching. I hope you didn't turn the World Series off. But you need to be watching. You're supposed to step your game up. And matter of fact, that was Pujols' first home run in the World Series.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And not only his first, he hit 3 in a crucial game. And if my stats serve me right, when the series is tied 1-1, I think the odds go way up, but whoever wins Game 3 usually goes on to win the series.
Yeah, that's true. So, will they play again tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, Texas, hopefully they can pull it out, and hopefully, Well,
I guess I put my self-stamped envelope back in. Matter of fact, I guess I win the $50. I guess me and you go out and party like it's 1999.
I guess everybody got enough money.
I hear you.
You know, I thought they said we was hurting out here.
Maybe we need to up the ante.
$100.
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah. Maybe next week we'll up the ante. Maybe we get
let the pot keep growing.
Yeah, the pot keep growing.
Let it just keep growing every week.
Yeah. Maybe we'll add another 25.
Take it up.
We'll see. No, we'll see. We don't want we don't want to overstep, because we are broke working, man. We ain't rich.
That means I got to take all my bottles and cans back, man. Come on now.
Exactly. Yeah, let's first let them win the 50, then we.
With a little surprise on the backside of that.
Right.
You know, we can do that.
Oh, what we might even do is a caller who maybe don't just stomp the guru. We may just throw them a $25 gift if they ask some good questions. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Keep it exciting.
Yeah, we can do that too. No bubbles.
No
bubbles, no troubles here.
You
know.
Right, we'll keep it exciting.
You know, so see what happens. Next week, and hopefully, like I said, big day down there today, Ford Field.
Yeah,
Atlanta
we're on the move now, y'all. We got Wayne State,
Atlanta.
we got Michigan State, University of Michigan. I mean, we booming. The Tigers, like I said, made the second round of playoffs. The Lions 5-1. I mean, it's really looking up in sports.
Yeah, we got Atlanta Falcons versus the Detroit Ladies today. So hopefully, they'll put on a good game. Yeah,
and you fans, I mean, everybody's stepping up. Call in, let us know how you feel. I mean, your team is stepping up. Y'all got to step up.
Oh, they panicked. They lost that one game. Oh, they done panicked. They done jump off the
y'all step
bandwagon.
up.
Oh, they panicking. They don't push the
There ain't time to panic. I mean, it's still. I mean, they're in good, excellent
they
shape.
panic. You can hear them panicking. Listen to them. That's what you get when they panic. See?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, they panicking.
Hold on. Same thing.
All right. Well, we had fun. And this is all about having fun on Detroit Sports Jersey. Try to give away a few dollars here and there.
The guru feeling real good, too.
Yeah, which they kept
I'm calling myself the computer guru. The human. Matter of fact, that's what they call Pujols, the machine. I am the other machine.
So you done gave up the black Skip Bayless?
Yes.
Yeah, they gave up the black Skip.
I'm riding Pujols today. I'm the machine.
Oh, man. But, yeah, we would like to thank all the listeners for joining us. And, until next week, we hope to hear from you. And, like I said, we're going to be giving away this money, until somebody wins it. Simple as that. That's the bottom line, 3 on 3.
Exactly.
I mean, how hard is it to come up with 3 questions? I mean, you can get 3 idiots together, go out here and commit a crime. You can't get 3 people together.
3 sensible people.
Exactly. Question a piece.
A legal 50.
Put something on your 40 for the day. All right, but we're going to get up out of here, we'd like
nice
to thank,
talking to y'all.
Damon, thanks for calling in. Feel free to call in next week,
And And we want to take our hat off to Douglas and Crockett one more time, and Wayne State.
Oh, yeah. And the big game next weekend, Michigan State, Nebraska.
And Crockett and Douglas bring the championship back home to Detroit. We want the state title back. We only have one. We want more.
All right. Okay, sports fans, this is the Knockout Punch. Thank you for listening to Detroit Sports Jersey on 88.1 FM WHPR every Sunday morning from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm your host, Will, with the Water Cooler Guru. Until next week, peace out.
Thank you for tuning in to Detroit Sports Jersey. Until next week, same place, same time, Sunday at 10 a.m. on FM 88.1 WHPR, Power Talk Live Radio, with your host, Will, and co-host, the Water Cooler Guru. Live call-in number 313-868-3688. Live streaming at FM881WHPR.com. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. Have a great week.
FM 88.1 WHPR, Highland Park.